Hey guys, so there's been a lot of research going on with me between high prices and low prices of an RV. Now, um, for starters, I don't know what I'm gonna get myself into yet. I'm doing okay in the bank right now. I got close to $2,000 on me, and I'm doing all right. I just got my IRS taxpayer money back from in my bank, so doing all right. Um, there's been a lot of stuff going on lately between my Mini Cooper and what I want to do with it. I YouTubed some of the stuff with my Mini Cooper S for camping, and most likely it's small trailers to because my car can only tow 2,000 pounds, and that's not a lot of weight for to tow it. You know, most cars like that don't really need to be towed, but it's just part about it. Uh, so I don't know what I want to do yet. I'm still kind of convincing myself to try to do better for an RV. What my cost wise is, and I was thinking about a truck, a camper, the Elite Camper. Between that, something for my Mini Cooper, or getting a motorcycle with a camper trailer, because I'm kind of worried about putting a hitch behind it, and it's just a lot of things going on through my head right now. What I want to do. My psychologist wants me to be independent, and I'm trying to get that goal for him. So, um, I think in my heart, what I really want to do is try to. I know I want to go fishing with my canoe, and I want to be independent too, and I want to do two things with that. So I know how to use my canoe. I know how to use the outboard motor, and that sort of thing. Um, there were some trailers that had all that equipment with the Mini Cooper. It was like 1,500 pounds, 1,700 pounds. This mini built SMITTYBUILT camper, and that thing could fit my Mini Cooper. Um, I was thinking about either that or getting him. If I'm gonna do that, then I might as well save up for a motorcycle and get a camper trailer and maybe kind of rig it to where I could put some sort of rack on it, because I want something with a hitch that includes with a hitch without cutting open my car and wasting money on that, which that might happen. So I don't want to do that. So I I I think I probably should get something with a motorcycle with a hitch. I was thinking about a hot rod with a hitch, because a lot of people, um, I think, in my opinion, when people crash motorcycles, they don't know how to drive. They're not looking out after cars, or cars are not looking after them. So those are my three opinions about the motorcycle, which it's kind of pointing that way. The motorhome's kind of pointing that way too. But I'm not 100% sure if that's the way I should go and be myself with that. So, what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to figure out what I could do with the hitch without tearing out my car. Um, I know there was a pop-up roof tent. I thought of that many times. I don't know if I like that because in a tent you get hot and there's no ventilation system and I want to be comfortable. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to be comfortable. I know it's going to be similar to that, but I want to make sure that I'm comfortable with what I want to do for camping and um not be comfortable in what I want to do. So that's what I want to do. And if so, then I guess I'll get a motorcycle with a camper trailer, or I might uh get a motorhome. I don't know yet. But if I'm gonna do that, then I have to save up close to $70,000, which I have 2,000. I'm not looking at my bank much because I'm putting $50 in each week in my savings account, and I'm just adding little by little. And the more time I think about it, the less time I'm not worrying about it, because that's what I'm trying to do. I want something small to where I don't have to clean. And I know with the motorhome you would have to clean, but I clean okay in my car so far. Um, I'm okay doing that. So if it's a vehicle that I have to clean, it's not a big deal. But the thing is, I have to clean it, I have to wash it, and I have to either check the oil or do something with it. And I looked at some of the Class C's motorhomes, and they were kind of in my budget range between 50,000 to 70,000 to $108,000, and those are the higher price for the newer motorhomes, which they look really nice. I'm not saying they're awful, but I'm saying if you're gonna get something, you have to do a lot of research to figure out what you're gonna do with it, like plumbing. So if your plumbing goes out of your motorhome, then you would have to fix it with the sink, shower, and you could probably take your RV to Aloha RV or any type of RV store that could fix it. And the more time I think about that, the more time, how much money is it going to cost? It's going to be a big cost. It's going to be a little cost. I've been doing a lot of research about it, so there are some ups and downs to it, but um, it's more knowing what you want to do than what you really want, what you need, and what you want to do. See, I'm trying to do something to myself to where I want to be independent, to where I have something, to where I want to be reliable to myself, because I'm going to be 30 years old and I'm living with mom and dad in my apartment, and I don't want to be here no more. So if that's the case, then I should just keep saving and keep motivating myself in order to accomplish what I want to do. I feel better if I go to work and accomplish something and start saving to where I'm not pissing my money away for something stupid to where it's going to break, be trashed, or not used. So I see how I am in my parents' motorhome. They have a really nice 4x4 motorhome. That's a Texas motorhome. They bought their motorhome from Texas, from Dallas, and we drove it here down here, and I really liked that when we drove. And it'll be my first time probably driving something so big if I decided to do that. I'm not saying that it's hard, because I know how to drive, and I got my driver's license, and I know how to gas up a vehicle. There were some Class A's to where I was looking at to see if I wanted to do that, and I was thinking about doing that and not complaining about it more than looking at the smaller stuff, which cost-wise. And I just want to be safe to where I'm not hurting myself. Because I know down here in Albuquerque, there have been a lot of motorcycles accidents. A lot of people don't really pay attention to you when you drive. It's like California down here when you're driving into Mexico. So there's a lot of old people, there's a lot of young teenagers, and there's a lot of stupid people that go fast along the highway where they're not looking at you, they're looking at themselves, and they're not paying attention towards the road. That's why I was thinking about getting something 4 wheels and keeping myself safe, because I got diabetes type 1, and I've been keeping an eye on my insulin and my diabetes and my blood sugar, and I just don't want to be, like, if I ride on a bike, I don't want to be low and have to pull over just to check my blood and try to balance a bike to where it'll be a hazard. I don't want to do that. And I have a motorcycle license, but the thing is, I have diabetes type 1, so I have to look after myself while looking after people that surround me. But if it's something big, maybe they'll see it and move aside. That's why I was thinking about a Class A instead of a Class C. Even though Class C's are a little bit cheaper than Class A, but that's how I see it. And that's how I'm explaining it. Because I have to look after myself and I have to look after people. So, those are my options there too. Anyway, I just want to let you know that that's what I want to do with my life. And not be hesitated or be disappointed. Because I'm a hard worker. I'm working. I'm disabled. And I'm putting all my money into something that I want to do with the rest of my life. And at least I'm not like where I'm 60 or 90 years old to where I don't have to complain and go to the hospital. Once in a while I have to go to my doctors, but that's like every other 6 to 8 months. And just to check my insulin and make sure I'm doing okay. I still have my arms, I still have my legs. But when you're disabled, you would have to think about yourself and try to compact when you're traveling. So, and I have to keep my insulin cool so that way I don't have an insulin reaction. So that's why I was thinking about a Class A, because it has a refrigerator. That's why I'm putting my money in and not wasting it. But anywho, that's all I have to say with my stuff and my YouTube blog. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't, or move on. Alright, bye.